Hi, Sunnies. Happy Tuesday. So, without further ado, here is my version of Nas featuring R. Kelly, Did You Ever Think? This is a song in the 90s, and like every 90s song, it starts with a, oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know why we put those O's in there, but they were important. Did you ever think that you could be a queen? Haven't God given you more blessings than your wildest dreams? Did you ever think that you were unequally yoked with them people that you used to call folks? Did you ever think that you could be a king? Haven't God given you more blessings than your wildest dreams? And did you ever think that you were unequally yoked with them people that you used to call folks? Did you ever think that you could be a queen? Haven't God given you more blessings than your wildest dreams? Did you ever think that you were unequally yoked with them people that you used to call folks? And in the background is, oh, oh, oh. Welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. Beaming stands for bold, enlightened, aware, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. Welcome to my channel where I switch up song lyrics, connect them to Bible verses and my personal experience to make it make sense, give you some positive reinforcement, some motivation, some sunny D vibes for Tuesday, right? All right, so let's get into it. Ezekiel chapter 34, 26 and 27. Did you ever think you were unequally yoked? Again, did you ever think you were unequally yoked? Did you ever think that you were unequally yoked with them people that you used to call folks? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah, nobody, listen, I'm not excusing or condoning anything, but them O's, oh. Okay, so let's get into it. You know what, I'm going to start off by reading the verse. So I'm going to read the King James Version. I'm going to read it out of, I forgot what version my kids' Bible was in, but here we go. So 27 Ezekiel 34 in the King James says, and I will make them in the places round about my hill a blessing, and I will cause the showers to come down in his season. There shall be showers of blessing, and the tree of the field shall yield her fruit, and the earth shall yield her increase, and they shall be safe in their land, and shall know that I am the Lord, when I have broken the bands of their yoke, and delivered them out of the hand those that serve themselves of them. Let's read it out of the kids' version. It says, I will make them in the area around my hill a blessing. I will send down showers in their seasons. They will be showers of blessing. The trees of the field will yield their fruit, and the land will yield its produce. My flock will be secure in their land. They will know that I am Lord when I break the bars of their yoke and rescue them from the power of those who enslave them. I'm going to 28. They will no longer be prey for the nations, and the wild creatures of the earth will not consume them. They will live securely, and no one will frighten them. All right. So y'all know my story. I hope y'all been paying attention to the channel to know enough kind of what's going on or what was going on. I don't feel like it's happening as often, but I am still being monitored and harassed on my phone. So let's get into it. I know everything is like algorithms, but sometimes there are people who will purposely place mean, disgusting things on my line. And here's the thing. God is delivering me from these people in this season, in this hour, in this moment, as well as you. And he's not just delivering from their presence because you're unequally yoked spiritually, mentally, emotionally, maybe physically. Maybe monetarily, I'm not sure, but I want to focus on mentally, spiritually, and emotionally because when you are mature in those areas, a lot of other things follow suit. You just have to be very disciplined, right? And use the spirit of discernment. But he is delivering you not from just them and what they've done, their actions, trying to prey on you and make you do what they want you to do, but also just delivering you from response, delivering you from anger, delivering you from, obligation, unnecessary obligations, delivering you from feeling pressured, delivering you from being in fear, delivering you from being controlled, delivering you from just any negative consequence that comes with engaging in people who you know are unequally yoked with you. That's powerful. That is so powerful. It's allowing you to really step into who God has called you to be, the king or the queen that you're supposed to be. Being around unequally yoked people can also corrupt your good morals and values, right? I talk about check your crew a lot. So when you start to understand that, I see that things haven't changed over here. I've been going for a little while and I see it's still the same thing. I promise you, Sonnies, if you are in a space where you have asked God to remove people from your life who are not growing with you, or are stimulating your growth, or are encouraging it, they are still doing the same thing. Y'all, this is prime example. When I left California and I was out there for like a substantial amount of time and I went back out there for a relationship, it was kind of like, I cannot believe this is still happening. Like, we're still doing this. Like, we're still doing. I left, I moved on. But see, sometimes when you are in what you're doing, like, it's normal to you. It's normal to you. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But me leaving opened my eyes to say, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, this isn't fun for me. Like, I want to try something different. I want to go do something different. I want a new level of experience. And understanding and coming back into my space, my home, allowed me to do that. But I had to separate myself because I realized that, I'm not going to knock what anybody wants to do, but I choose not to do it. That's not what I want to do. That's not what makes me happy. That doesn't give me joy. That doesn't give me peace. That doesn't do anything. That may be fun for you guys, but that's not fun for me anymore. Honestly, I was at a level where it's like, I don't even really want to participate because I see how I see the unequal fair treatment. It was like, there was no fair treatment. It was like, just dump everything on this person or make them feel guilty or make them feel ashamed that they weren't a part of something or they didn't experience something. It's like, no, like if I don't give you my actual word, don't include me. But see, this is where the spirit of control comes in for some people because they include you when you've already said you couldn't do it. When you've already said, give me some time, let me think about it. That's the spirit of control. You let that go. You understand that you can't control things that are not in your circumstance. All you can do is control what you can control. That is a power of wisdom. Being able to, it's a serenity prayer. What is it? I'm going to look it up because I want to make sure I get it right, y'all. I should know this offhand, but I do not for some reason. Don't judge me. It says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. God grant me the serenity to to accept the things that I cannot change, to the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. So if you can't change something, be at peace and accept that you can't change it. You can't control it. You got to let the spirit of control and the spirit of fear out of it. Just like, let's say in a relationship, I'm going to speak from my past experience. I will want or expect them to do certain things. And it's like, I can't control what somebody else does. And I had to really understand that. And my aunt, the one that I don't really, she actually gave me some good advice. She was like, you cannot control them because they cannot control you. And that was like, you're right. I can't. All I can do is accept it. I have the serenity to understand that I cannot control these people and the courage to change the things that I can and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. And if I can't change it or if it's not granting me serenity, then what do? I have to find my peace and I have to move on. I have to let it go. It is what it is. Some people are still operating out of the spirit of control because they fear letting go of control. And when they operate out of their spirit of control, then they are pushing people away. What they don't realize, or maybe they do. I think sometimes they do. They manipulate because they want to have that control, and they try to put fear into you, like, well, if you're not going to do this, then I'm not going to. Okay, well, you don't have to be my friend. If I'm not going to do this, then you're not going to talk to me. Okay, well, you could be mad. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. We're not going to bring the spirit of control or fear into my life because you need it. No. God granted us the serenity prayer. Give us the serenity to accept the things we cannot control and the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference between the two. Wisdom is priceless. When you left whatever situation it was, you realize that you gained a lot of wisdom. You learned a lot. You went in deep and you did the inner healing. You learned so much about yourself. You learned what you like, what you didn't like. You learned some things about yourself that you're like, oh, I wish I could change this. And some things you couldn't change about yourself. Some things that you say, okay, well, it is like, I accept it. When we talk about character, you can change. Some things physically you can change if you want to. But some people don't want to go certain routes. So you accept. You don't care. You love yourself wholeheartedly. You're confident in who you are. You didn't have that before. You were searching for answers or validation of other people, but God gave you the serenity to let that go. You didn't need their validation. You didn't need their applause. Certain people need that. Some people need the fans cheering in the stands. You don't. As long as your message reaches one or two people, you're happy. As long as it can change someone's life, you're happy. That's serenity. That's joy. You cannot change if everybody gets this message and if everybody's delivered from it. No. That's wisdom. To understand what you can do and what you can't do. The fact that they say, I want to go back to the end of 27. They will know that I am the Lord when I break the bars of their yoke and rescue them from the power of those who enslave them. They will no longer be prey for the nations, and the wild creatures of the earth will not consume them. They will live securely and no one will frighten them. You are not frightened. You are safe. You're secure. You have complete peace, joy, wisdom, courage, and the serenity when you can't change anything. The peace when you can't change it. You move forward. You figure out, what can you do? How can you make it work for you? Now, when somebody's coming in and trying to destroy something you built, like your home, for instance, to be able to have serenity in this moment for my life, that is huge for me. The old and you would have been up there in the attic looking for everything, like every device. Where is it at? I'm going to find it, looking for everything. But I know, and I have the serenity to understand that if I can't change it, if I can't go up there and find it, then okay, I'll accept it. Because eventually it's going to fall short at some point in time. That's why I don't understand why people do things. Like, eventually, whatever technology they're using is going to give out. At some point, the technology fails. I believe it's failing. They can't click anymore. Don't allow people to mess with your serenity. Don't allow them to mess with your peace. That is a prey from the enemy. They are preying on you. Preying. Remember, prey, Pray, and praying. The enemy preys on people who they feel are weak, defenseless, who don't have serenity, who don't have courage, who don't have wisdom, who don't have peace or joy, who just are insecure and not confident. Child, let me tell you something. You're not going to make me feel like that in my own space. You're not. And this is where maturity and growth comes in, because I'm only going to change what I can. And I have the wisdom not to even approach, not to even say anything. When I left situations, partnerships, whether it be friendships, whatever, I left. That's it. Peace out. Chunk the deuces. Time to chunk the deuces. Tell them that you're leaving. Like, child, some people I just put on black and I didn't even say nothing. At some point I changed my number. Like, FYI, a pro tip: when people are harassing you on your phone, they usually either they're using your phone number to access you, or there's some way they hack your account information or like use your account number. And they have people that work at certain cell phone distribution places and give them your account number to get your new phone number. Sometimes you got to close the entire account and go somewhere else. Just a pro tip, if you need it or not. But it's up to you. Sometimes, I mean, like at this point, I'm just like, if they want to watch, let them watch. Let them watch you win. Let them watch you succeed. Let them watch you be in serenity and peace. With all the chaos they try to bring to your life, preying on you, thinking you were a weak gazelle in the woods somewhere. Let them keep watching, because you're not. You're strong as an ox, child. They thought they had a wounded gazelle. That moose came out and butted some people. It wasn't ready for that. I'm sorry, I have corny jokes sometimes. The moose came out ahead, but they wasn't ready for you to come through and just, bam, there it is, exposure. Everything they did, you put it out there. And the petty, like, they are so petty with their tactics. And honestly, y'all, I'm going to tell you from my experience, this is like these low vibrational men that are doing things. Like, you know, people who are in fraternities that had to have a humiliation ritual and they thought they were going to make me the humiliation ritual. No, joke's on you. You're the humiliation ritual. Now everybody knows exactly who you are. Joke's on you. People who are not confident in themselves, people who are insecure, that's who preys on people. And when you attack them and went full force, they were not ready for them. You didn't even attack. You just exposed. You just told your story. You didn't even solve the need. You didn't even seek the need for revenge. You just told your story and you let your story ride. And whatever happened, happened. Y'all, I'm still seeing like just so petty, inappropriate things. Like they'll have people come drive next to me. Like just disgusting sexual things. Like it's really sad that people who are 40 plus are still doing this. It's like, this what you do at 40? Like this whole sexual conquest thing, this is something you do when you in your 20s. Like, you know, exploration and all that, that's something you do back. If people who are in their 40s are doing this, 50s and 60s, this is crazy. That's crazy. It's given like, I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to get shadow banned. But y'all know where I'm going with this. It's just immature, to say the least. It's very immature and it's disgusting behavior. But on that note, Sunnies, I'm going to go Serenity vibes. Y'all, let's say a prayer. God, thank you for allowing me to be messenger for this message. I hope this message falls on ears that need to hear, spirit that needs to receive it, a soul that has been yearning for it, a mind that is craving peace and serenity, and a heart who is compassionate and craving unconditional love. God, we love you. We ask these prayers. We ask that you continue to give us a spirit of wisdom, discernment. Give us the serenity that we need to make it through different situations that occur in our life on a daily basis. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. And that is Sunny D Vibes. Be a big mighty community, spread love, light, and positivity. Pay it forward with a random act of kindness. Pray it forward to a person. Sunnies, I love you. I'm humble for you. I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Please feel free to like or share this message. Subscribe to the channel, no pressure. And don't forget about gaining one's definition of God within. All right? And until next time.